And welcome to another edition of RCW Spotlight. I am your host, your role model, Rick Lieb. And with me as always, he is the star of the show. He is the congressman, if you asked Roddy Piper. And if you didn't know, you damn betcha, man, he would definitely say it was you.
Yes, he would.
And of course, he is the Sicilian Beast, Ken Sermonera. Ken.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
I'm good. Good.
Now, as everybody knows, for the next 2 weeks, instead of talking, we'll give a little plug to the RCW Wanted coming up on April 23rd. But we're not going to talk about it because of the TikTok sensation of Ken telling his stories. Now they want to do some road stories. For the next 2 weeks, we're going to be doing road story talk. And when Miles Jacobs heard that you were going to be talking about road stories, he got so disgusted, he said, I won't be here for the next 2 weeks then.
I heard
What?
his potty mouth got him suspended for 2 weeks.
What?
Yeah, man.
No, I would never make up a lie. I'm telling you.
I she's at you not.
Yeah, exactly. That was the word he didn't know. What happened was, he said, what? They're going to be doing a show with a bunch of Ken's road stories? I'm like, well, I might throw in a couple too as he's going on. He's like, well, I can't do it, man. I'm just not going to be here for that.
Whoa.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
It's not true, but that's okay. It was a nice story anyway. Nice try.
Now, am I supposed to introduce you as the champ? Because apparently you carrying around your award, since it does come with a belt. Like you just won, like
this is the new permanent home for this belt.
Right. I mean, it's beautiful. It's got my buddy Dan on the side, Logan Scott.
There he is.
And
Daniel Beatty, for those who know him otherwise.
Exactly. And the reason why purple is because he was the lupus warrior, and it was near and dear to his heart. Now, I heard Alexander Crowley, when he won the award last year, he got his red.
In red.
Yeah.
Why did he pick red? Do you know?
I don't know. I believe it's for heart surgery. I can't remember what red's for. I don't think it's cancer, because if I win it again, I'm going to get a pink one also. And for breast cancer. But I think it was for because he does the I can't remember what it is.
For the Heart Association?
I don't know if it's heart or if it's mental health awareness or something like that, because I know that he has people that he knows that have had issues and stuff.
Half of the RCW roster.
Exactly.
I mean, come on. Man.
Yeah.
How's our boy Schizo doing with his electroshock therapy?
He's not getting electroshock therapy.
No, he already got it. I mean, did you see that guy?
He's not. All he needed was Max. Max told him, "Hey, you're my brother, and I love you," and he came back.
So wait a minute. So Max said, "Jump," and he said, "How high?"
Did you put a shot in here yet?
No, we're waiting. Would you like?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Buffalo Trace.
Give me a home where the buffalo roams.
All right, I'll tell you what. You go ahead and pour me a shot. We're going to go ahead and take our commercial break. But when we get back, we're going to be telling some road stories for the next 2 weeks.
2 and 2. All right.
All right, so we'll see you in 2 minutes and 2 seconds.
TNT Health, unmasking your potential. So, you want to look like the headline, Vinny DiMaggio? Here's your chance. Let's not be ridiculous. Nobody can look like Vinny. But if you need that energy before your workout, or you want to lose some weight, burn some fat, we got that. You want to build some lean muscle? You can get it at TNT. Or even if you just need the essentials, BCAAs, juiced up. Here at TNT Health, we carry it all. Come visit us at TNTHealth.com.
Would you like to see your commercial aired on both RCW Spotlight and RCW Global? contact us on social media at facebook.com/Rubber City Wrestling, Instagram at Rubber City Wrestling, or email us at the RCW Network at gmail.com. RCW Rubber City Wrestling.
Allow me to beg your indulgence for one moment.
This is the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels.
Mick Foley.
And you are watching
RCW Wrestling from the Rubber City.
Rubber City Wrestling.
Real pro wrestling.
Not the flippy stuff.
Have a nice day. Yeah.
Catch RCW Spotlight Sundays and RCW Global Thursdays only on the RCW Network on YouTube.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Today, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to give a quick plug right here. RCW Presents Wanted, April 23rd. The main event is yours truly, your role model Rick Lee versus Die Hard the Hunter in a $10,000 bounty match. Apparently, that means I put $5,000 up, he puts $5,000 up, and the winner keeps the pot. That sounds to me like a $5,000 bet, but we're not going to get into that. RCW World Champion Schizo will take on Cody Reaper. And
An electroshock match. Go ahead.
Shut up.
Go ahead.
RCW Global Television Champion Blackhawk will be taking on King Bling Ice Collins. Plus Kenny Hendricks versus the Butcher. That ought to be a good one.
Yes, it should.
I was just hanging out with the Butcher. Good guy. I mean,
all right?
He's got stories for day. He doesn't talk, but I mean, he's got stories for day.
Yeah, stories, but he don't talk.
Right.
How does
I
he
mean,
do
you
that?
just got to be able to read his mind on what he's thinking.
Okay.
But he had me in stitches. I was laughing. Merciless versus Max Alexander, who hasn't been in the RCW ring since I think 2015 or 2016. It's been a while.
Welcome back. That's going to be a rough coming home.
No, it would have been 2016. Joe Zook and Brennan Martell versus the Killshot Crew.
Stop right there. Joe Zook, you're watching this. You're going to get what's coming to you. And if you don't get what's coming to you, I will give it to you later.
Exactly. A win. Congratulations already.
He's not going to win a thing.
Man, you don't know Joe Zook very well.
He's going to get hurt.
Oh, right. He's a Marine. He doesn't get hurt. He hurts people.
There's things that are called casualties. That would be one.
My arm's getting tired. Let me finish this.
What were you doing last night? Okay.
You need me to tell the wife to come down here? I'll tell you what I was doing. A Latin Nightmare Max Cortez versus Mike Smiley. And, of course, Mean Streak Miles Jacobs versus Lionheart.
What should be great.
Yes, sir. Akron Turner Club.
23rd of April. 23rd
Anyway.
of April.
Road Stories with the Congressman.
All right.
And me. I mean, I got some road stories, too, but I don't have half as many as you.
All right, we were talking
You got
about
10 more years than me.
at least. Anyway,
Push!
we're talking about Asian wrestlers, Japan, all that. And there was Mr. Fuji, probably one of the most famous, if not the most famous Asian fighter.
Now, can I say something real quick while you're doing this?
Okay. Inoki, I know.
Not very well liked, Mr. Fuji.
Not usually.
No, he was kind of a douchebag.
But
with a lot of people.
This is a classic story.
Pat Tanaka had some nice things to say about Mr. Fuji.
Not so nice.
No.
I know. So, me and another guy who I don't even remember who it was.
Shout out
Mr.
Pat Tanaka, by the
Fuji.
way. Mr. Saito?
Mr. Fuji. Nah, I don't think it was. I think it might have been Killer Joe Abbey. Anyway.
I like Mr. Saito better, but go on.
Okay, so anyway, we go to a Howard Johnson's, and I think it was in Easton, PA.
Home of boxing champion Larry Holmes, by the way.
Exactly.
Continue.
So we go to the Howard Johnson's, and their special was always the fried clams. So we order our food. Fuji orders the clams.
Oh, I've enjoyed some clams in my life.
So, yep, bearded or otherwise. Anyway. You all right?
Yeah.
Good.
Drink went down the wrong pipe.
Oh, boy. Anyway, we're sitting there. The food comes, and Fuji looks. And he looks right at me, and he goes, "You see this? This a bunch of shit? Look how small they are." And he yells, Miss, come over here. Come over here." Waitress comes over and says, "Yes, sir." He goes, "Look at these clams. They're small." "Well, I'm sorry, sir. I went to a manager. Come over here now." So she goes and she gets a manager. The manager comes over, Says, yes, can I help you, sir? He goes, will you look at these clams? They're so small, they look like they got cancer. They're sick. They're sick, I tell you. They're sick. Don't worry about it. The manager leaves, he comes back, he brings Fuji a plate of clams that were this high. Fuji goes, oh, thank you. The guy leaves and Fuji looks at me and goes, works every time.
Okay, so Fuji gave you a good little trick then.
Oh, yeah. And then, since we're on Howard Johnson's stories, which was a great wrestler place to stop for some reason back in the day when they had Howard Johnson's.
I'm going to say I've never...
I went in there with Tony Altimore. Tony Altimore, for those of you that don't know or ain't old enough to know, was one half of the Sicilians with Lou Albano. And a group of guys would be sitting in a booth or around the table, and Tony Altimore would say, hey, Rick, how many kids you got? You got 5 kids. Okay. So a couple minutes later, Tony go, I got to get up. I got to go take a leak. Tony disappeared for a while. He'd come back with 5 boxes of saltwater taffy and say, here, Rick, give these to your kids. Do you really think there was any way? And there was no bag, nothing. He just handed them 5 boxes.
I'm going to guess that...
Do you think there's any way that they were paid for?
No. Here's what I was just about to say. I'm going to guess, knowing stories about Tony, I've never met him personally, that first of all, Howard Johnson's probably sold the saltwater taffy.
It was in front,
store.
right in the front as you walk in.
So my guess is he went up and grabbed him and brought him to the table and puts him right in front of said Rick, and said Rick gets in trouble when he walks out with them.
So another time, we're in a Howard Johnson's,
obviously,
and we're the guy's name was Bill Dixon, and Tony's here, I'm here, Bill's right where you are.
Awesome.
So Tony goes, hey, Billy, how many kids you got? And I go, Bill looks at me funny because I know Bill didn't have any kids, right?
Right.
Bill goes, 4? He goes, okay, I got to take a leak. I'll be right back. He comes back. Hey, Bill, here, give this to your kids. 4 boxes. That was his gimmick.
So, did Bill walk out with him? Or did Bill
know? Oh, yeah.
Did Bill get caught?
No. Nobody got caught.
Interesting.
Yeah. They didn't even fall off a truck in Jersey City.
No, they didn't have a chance to yet.
I know.
Maybe when Bill was driving home, they might have fallen off of his truck. But that's about it.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a good gimmick, I guess. Could have got you guys in a lot of trouble, but yeah.
And then there was always the lunch meat story.
Okay, I got to hear the lunch meat story.
All right. We were doing a doubleheader with the WWF.
Tell us the lunch meat story.
The lunch meat story.
Doubleheader, WWF.
All right. Our first show was in Johnstown, PA. And then there was going to be an evening show, I think it was in California, PA, which is south of Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Gorilla Monsoon, who was the agent, he hands Tony Altimore a pile of money. He goes, I want you to have a big spread for the boys when we get to the other place.
And he gives it to
and Tony says, okay. So we go to the next place. In fact, I was with Jesse Ventura then. And we get to the other place. And all of a sudden, Tony comes in. And he's unloading roast beef, corned beef, salami, cheese, American cheese, Swiss cheese, brick cheese, provolone. And they're all in these little packets that were wrapped in the paper back in the day.
All right, I remember that.
And they're spread out over this table like this far, this high.
Damn, he did well for that money.
Gorilla Monsoon walks up to me, taps me, and he goes, you ever notice when Tony goes to the store, he never brings bags back? But he does wear some big pants and a big coat.
Right. He probably had a big wad of cash still on him.
Yeah, he did. God bless you, Tony.
Oh, my goodness. So Tony was a klepto.
Yeah, Tony was. There was a few kleptos back in the day, but Tony was the number one klepto. So
that's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so was Jesse onto him? I know Jesse had to have a story in this.
Yeah. I gotta work Morales tonight.
Pedro Morales. That's
And
for
Pedro
real.
come over. Pedro, how are you? I'm good. Hey, you ever work in San Francisco? I says, no.
That was
He
his
goes,
home fed for a
He
long time.
goes, I work for Roy Shire. Roy, he bad for the business. Stay away from him. He bad for the business.
Really?
That's what.
Roy got him introduced to freaking Muhammad Ali.
He did.
Because he worked for Roy Shire. Roy Shire, I believe, WWA, was it?
I think so.
Yeah. And so when he was running up there, he actually had a thing where Pedro Morales got to do a sit-down interview with Muhammad Ali.
Right.
And it was a couple different show series. I watched that religiously on satellite. I mean, that was so freaking great.
Oh yeah.
And it was I believe, hopefully you could find this on YouTube. Not sure if you can. An amazing interview. Just the two guys sharing stories and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Never once breaking kayfabe. Never once killing anything in the business. And completely just selling it. And it was a great little thing there. And in my opinion right there, Roy Shire was great for the business because he was able to cross promote with the most popular boxer in the
Perhaps with that remark, maybe Pedro and Roy didn't end up on the best of terms. Yeah, I would think.
I'm guessing not.
But
I'm just
none of
shocked
these
he's-
guys are here anymore, and I do apologize
No.
to our younger audience who has no idea who I'm talking about.
No.
But the older people would love it, and you enjoy these stories, everybody. Young and old.
You don't apologize to anybody because I'm going to tell you why. You're introducing wrestlers and people that these people don't know to a brand new generation.
And we can call this ancient history.
Yeah,
right?
Unfortunately,
that's what it is.
But it was some of the best wrestling that you'll ever have.
Hey, bro, do the thing again.
Hey, Congressman! Oh.
Yeah, that one.
You damn betcha, man!
There you go.
That was my favorite. He would do that.
Every day.
Oh my gosh! So did he do that on the road too?
Every 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh!
If you say anything, no matter what you said, you damn betcha, man. So,
You damn betcha, man! Let me tell you something, mister. You think you got questions, but I got the answers to them all. Even if they're wrong, they're right because the hot rod said them. That dude had that right there.
this,
Good
my
Lord.
friends, was a major piece of work.
Awesome guy. Awesome guy.
Wow.
Great for the business.
One of the best.
Yeah. Now we can go on for days, but next week we're doing a lot of Dominic DeNucci stories.
Yes.
Not this week.
Oh, I got a
No.
I got about a 10 million of those. Okay.
I know you do. But I want to thank you for sitting down and listening to some of the stories. I love it when you're telling stories.
Thank you.
You know, it's just like sitting there talking to my grandpa.
And there's no large person over here interrupting me.
I just sitting down talking to my
Yeah, I know.
Damn, man. You just like let it go, man.
I'm-
Why can't you get mad at me like you get mad at him? Because I do it to be funny. He does it because he just being mean to you.
He is human jockish.
Oh, man. You be
Yeah.
quiet. That's my boy.
If Jockitch was a human being, there it is.
That
right
man there. Have you ever seen the way he wrestles?
He's great.
Hey, he's dope.
Don't mean he ain't a... What are you, 14?
Why do you say that? Dope is my thing.
Really?
No, not like dope.
Not
Like,
that
I don't
kind
do
of dope.
I don't do dope like a dope.
Okay.
I say nope.
All right. Good.
But I'm
no-
doper than anyone that tries to
Nope
cope.
to dope. Okay.
Right.
All right.
Anyway, we're going to go ahead and take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to take your questions.
Are you looking for a job? I mean, seriously, do you want a job? Then get a hold of ASAP Staffing. ASAP Staffing is located in Barberton, Ohio, 165 2nd Street Northwest. Phone number is 330-615-2477.
RCW Rubber City Wrestling.
Wake up out there!
This is the Outcast Shannon Moore.
Mr. Technical Barry Horowitz.
Typhoon the Shockmaster and the B-A-double-D.
This is Chad Saylor, and you're watching Rubber City Wrestling.
Real pro wrestling.
If you don't believe me, ask me.
I'm Magnum TA, and that's some straight talk with the boss.
Catch RCW Spotlight Sundays and RCW Global Thursdays only on the RCW Network on YouTube.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Well, fans, it's that time of the show again. You've got questions?
We got answers.
What, are you preoccupied on your phone?
No, this is a story about lunch meat in somebody's pants.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Go ahead.
Now, if you would like for us to answer your question on the air, feel free to write us at RCW or Facebook.com/RCW Spotlight. Easy for me to say, right?
Right.
Anyway, Ken, do we have any questions?
We
today?
do have a questions. We have three questions.
We have a question.
We have three questions.
All
Okay.
right.
All right. We love RCW.
We do too.
What, in your opinion, is the best match in RCW history? This comes from the staff at Midnight Oasis, Kent, Ohio.
What's a Midnight Oasis?
I think it's a head shop.
A head shop?
A head shop. Not that kind of head. Okay, go
I was
ahead.
about to go.
Yeah.
Joking.
Joking. I like that.
I'm joking. All right. Anyway, listen. I'd have to say any match I win.
Well, that's broad in general.
Okay, the best match ever. All right. I mean, they just showed that match where I beat Max for the championship, the first ever world championship. That was a good one, but I have to go with my first match. That match with Great Akuma was pretty good too.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that was a really good one also. Obviously, I'm just going to use my matches because it's me, and I'm so vain. I know that song is about
It's
me.
probably, yeah. It took the words out of my mouth.
Right, exactly. Now, I'm just going to say this. My match when I beat Rogue, the first time I wrestled him in August, I say the first time, I wrestled him probably over 100 times, if you count UWC and a couple other feds.
They all count, don't they?
Yeah, they all count. But my match with him against, or him in August of 2000 and, was it 18 or 19? I think it was 19, right?
Could have been.
2019, August 14th, I believe, 2019.
It was definitely a Saturday.
The Art of a War. Yeah, definitely a Saturday.
Definitely Saturday.
Yeah, farted in the phone booth.
Oh, how can you stand that, Ray? I don't mind it. Okay.
Man, I love Rain Man.
I do too. My favorite movie of all time, by the way.
Mine's still The Godfather.
I saw it 154 times.
I'm still a Godfather guy. Listen, it depends.
Hey, may your first child be a masculine one.
Absolutely,
okay.
Luca.
Okay.
Listen, Godfather's 1 and 2.
Who was a worker?
By the way, yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Godfather's 1 and 2, and then also The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Fistful of Dollars for a few dollars more, also really close up there.
Oh, yeah.
And then for comedies, I got to go with My Name Is Nobody, or any of them damn Rush Hours, man. Those are funny.
It's good stuff.
Oh, and man, there's just too many movies. I'm sorry. I was about to say,
lots of movies, but okay, that was your answer. My answer to that question is, I thought the best match ever was Crawley against Merciless, and that just happened back in December.
Didn't even win match of the year though.
It should have. That's the one screw job that I referred to.
Yeah, that was the one you thought could have won it.
It should have won it. Yeah.
Well, that Miles Jacobs versus Brendan Martel match was just so good.
Oh, close, but yeah.
And plus, it had significance too. I think that's why it won.
Because it did have a little bit more significance.
Because there's a championship on
right. The other one was no championship, but those guys, and boom, 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 balls to the walls, boom, boom, boom. You know?
It's a good match.
Good match.
It's a good match. Worst match ever.
The worst match.
Actually, another good match. When Valedictoria beat you on TV. If that was a global one, though. Remember that one.
But that did win an award, I heard. Best fiction category. Ouch. Did you enjoy that?
Good one, yeah. I got it right up in the sinus. Good looking out.
Good. Don't remember the one that didn't happen more than the ones that actually did.
Right.
Oh, I know. All right, let's go with the next one.
Those are okay also.
All right, this is a good one here. What is the worst injury you've ever received or gotten? It's from EMS Jess Greer, who knows injuries, from Broomfield, Ohio. Well, Jess, my worst one was I was wrestling Chopper Davidson.
Oh, Chopper.
And the match spilled out onto the floor.
Did Chopper come and watch a couple?
He came. I brought him up here one time. And
okay.
We're going to bring him back this summer.
Good.
So rumor has it. So that's good. He's going to bring his daughter up, and me and Cindy are going to entertain them, and I'm going to bring him here. Anyway, so I'm with Chopper, and we're boom, boom, boom. We go through the ropes. We got on the floor. We're going at it, brawling. And the two of the highlights was, what led up to it was, I had a quarter in my trunks, right here. And they had, at the end of this hall, they had a pop machine. The pop was a quarter there because it was a private club. So we're going boom, 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 boom. And while I got him like this, I throw a quarter into the slot. Then I slam his head into the machine, and out comes a Diet Pepsi. I took it, boom, place went crazy. We go a little over this way. Finally, he starts getting the upper hand. He gives me a pile driver on the cement floor, head first. I could not move my head for 3 days. The pain was unbelievable. I couldn't drive, and I couldn't turn my head. I was scared. Somehow, with good medicine, I could move my head again. And here, look at that. There we go. Still working after all these years.
I got a bunch of them, man. I mean,
first one comes to your mind. Go.
No. Like, I gotta say a couple. All right, first of all, my neurologist would say when I was wrestling Vince in Trouble, and he picked me up for a German, and we were kind of positioned too close to the ropes when he did it. It wasn't center of the ring like you're supposed.
And what'd you hit?
I hit the top of my head, back of my head, on the ring apron. It like hit the rope first and then hit the ring apron. This is a television taping for UWC. I don't remember the match. And I know that the concussion was so bad that I was even messed up the next day.
Oh yeah.
Like I just didn't remember. No, I functioned fine. I finished the match.
Oh,
I don't know if I won it or not because I can't remember, but I know I finished the match. I worked the next day and almost got fired because I didn't know what the heck any of the client or any of my project or things were at my shoot job. But yeah, I mean, it was that one there. My neurologist would say it's that one. My wife would say it's having heart attacks in the ring, but I don't consider that an injury. I consider that just, having heart attacks in the ring. And I did that a couple of times before knowing that I was having heart attacks every day, which, by the way, led into a triple bypass. But the worst injury for me suffered in the ring, and I've had plenty of them. I've broken many bones in there, but the worst one was my back. I broke my L5 against Shane Taylor. It dislocated L3 and L4. And, that was in Canton, Ohio. That one there was fun. 2005. September 17th, 2005.
Definitely a Friday.
I think it was a Saturday. But, that one hurt.
1.3 inches of rain. Very rainy.
Nope. It was very hot and sunny. And the temperature...
I'm just screwing you.
I know you are. The temperature inside that building was 130 degrees. Shane Taylor weighs 350 pounds. And when I
bet he didn't smell real good either.
He wore powder. He knew what to do.
He wore powder. Okay.
But it was a tough one, man. That one, in my opinion, hurt because it put me on the shelf the longest.
All right. Good. All right. Here's one about an old friend of ours. Well, Chaz Taylor returned to RCW as a member of Team Beast and finally shut up Rick Lee. A, I hope he comes back as Team Beast. B, he can beat Rick Lee, but please don't hurt him. I need him more than you think. And that one comes from Octavia. That's a nice freaking name. Octavia Nash from Streetsboro, Ohio.
All right.
Octavia.
To answer that question,
tell Octavia what you think.
I would love for Chaz Taylor to come back to the Rubber City Wrestling, but I would love for him to be a member of the Way. Chaz, just know that request is out there, that you are always welcome to come to my side of things, because I don't want to have to hurt you again. And, last time we wrestled, he not only cheated, but he took out a defenseless referee.
Chad don't cheat.
He cheated.
He did.
He took out a defenseless referee.
I
don't cheat.
Did you maybe by chance take this said referee and position him in a place where he would get creamed?
Ken!
That never happened, right?
Right.
That never happened.
I'm offended you asked me
Offended?
that.
Oh, come on. Now, you don't have a thin skin.
Let me just say that I had no idea when I was trying to pull the referee out of the way.
No idea what the hell.
Who in the hell are you talking to?
Not myself, Dad. All right.
Listen, I had no idea I was pulling. I thought I was getting him out of the way of Jazz's arm. I didn't know.
And then he ate a knuckle sandwich.
Right. I was trying to get him out of the way.
Knuckle sandwich. When was the last time you heard that? My dad used to say it every 5 minutes.
See my fingers, see my thumb, see my fist, you better run.
Oh, yeah. You want a knuckle sandwich, mister?
There you go.
All right.
We're back in the 70s now.
That was like 60s. Okay.
Yeah, well, it lasted that long.
All right.
Anyway, Ken, it was a good show.
Good show, man. Thank you.
Absolutely. We're going to do this again next week.
How quiet was it?
Miles Jacobs does not want to be here again next week because of this.
Because he's too damn suspended.
Stop it. Anyway, we're going to go ahead for the Sicilian Beast. The Congressman! You damn betcha, man!
He knows I like that.
Right, he likes that. For Ken Sermonera, I am your role model, Rick Lieb, saying join us again next week for another edition of RCW Spotlight.
Bye,
Salute.
bye, bye.